So here's another question. And this question is coming from user 12369. Thanks, Tad. I've been listening to you since I heard you on Kate Stillman's show years ago. I know you've spoken about it before, but what are the very first steps you'd recommend right now for those starting out who have their niche and are ready to get their first customers? Curious if there's any tweaks to the advice now in 2025. Okay, that's a big if. I mean, frankly, most people who think they have their niche don't have it. So that'd be the first thing I'd question is if you got it. But let's assume you do. You got a really good niche. What's the first thing to do? Well, okay, big picture, if we were going to talk strategy, is you can see here, there's four things above this. So I'm assuming you have enough space in your life, but if you don't, that's the most important thing. You're starting a new business with a new niche. Make sure you have enough room in your life to actually focus on it and make it a priority. Do you want it to be a business? You want it to be a hobby? Because if you're too busy, it's a hobby. You're just not going to have time. Make sure your ethics are straight, which I'm going to assume they are. So then there's your niche, and you got that. So then the next step would be point of view, the business model, hubs, and sharing. Meaning figure out how do you see things? What's your philosophy? Really articulating that. Create a My Philosophy page on your website. Create the offers. Figure out what your business model is. How are you going to make money? Figure out the hubs. Where are you going to spread the word? And then figure out a way to share it. But generally, here's what I would say 2025, Tad says that get yourself a signature workshop. Get yourself, if it's online, a 60-minute workshop that you can deliver over and over and over again. So I'll give you an example of what I have, which is my 7 fundamental signature workshop. And this is what I tour. If anyone wants to bring me in, reach out, Tad at Marketing for Hippies. Happy to talk. But this is the page that I give to hosts, but it gives you a sense. So welcome to your 7 Fundamentals of Ethical Marketing Masterclass, right? And then here's all the resources they need. Here's where they can book a time. Here's a 10-minute little video that gives a summary. There's a little workbook and they can download that as the host to check it out to see. Some promotional emails for them to send. Social media posts they can post. Some promo images they can use. My bio and some headshots. A preview of the workshop, a recording of one of the recent ones. Plus, here's the write-up and some links to promote. And then, reach out to us anytime. So get yourself and also if you want to do a signature workshop, Bradley Morris and I are doing a training on this, and it's very good. Mostly Bradley leads it, but if you go to magicmedia.com, that's MAJIK media.com/signature-workshop, you'll find this. And this is the idea: start getting your perfect fit clients by crafting and touring a signature workshop in 90 days, guaranteed. Anyways, you can read it. This is the best strategy I know of. If you're a service provider, you're trying to get clients, there's nothing better than standing in front of a group of people in person or on Zoom and telling them how you see things, sharing your perspective, your philosophy, your strategies on here's how you get from A to B. This is how I would do it if you hired me. Yeah. Or whether or not you hire me, this is the approach I recommend. So that's what 2025 Tad says. Get yourself a signature workshop.